74 kilo powerlifter. So probably attached to this video as well is going to be footage from my last heavy session, which was Friday. Today is Tuesday, May 3rd. So this is from like late April, Friday. So I had heavy squats and heavy deadlifts. I worked up to a heavy double. I think I had 2 sets of 2 on squats. I finished with 450 for 2, which is really good. That's only 5 pounds off my all-time PR. And again, I'm now 167 body weight as opposed to about 181, 182 was I was competing at as an 83 kilo lifter last year. And also my deadlifts, I pulled 485 for 2 quick singles. So I hit a single, waited about 10 or 15 seconds, and hit it again. So kind of like a cluster double, but felt really good with that. And now for this upcoming week, 5 weeks out now, I'll be hitting a heavy single at roughly probably my second attempt for the meet, which I think is going to be about 440 to about 450 to 465 squat. And I think about 500 to 515 deadlift is what I'm kind of shooting for. Again, I just kind of give myself a range, and I'll just hit singles leading up to that, essentially to see how I feel. And then based on my last heavy single, my last essentially warm up, I'll pick my kind of heavy single I want to hit for that day. That will both be on a Friday, and I'll do the same exact thing for bench press on Thursday. Bench press last week, I don't think I got any footage from it, but I hit my two sets of 2 was at 270. I wasn't super pleased with it, but they moved all right. I think right now my goal for the meet is probably around 280 to 290. And again, I missed 292 by about half a centimeter at nationals with a little hitch, I guess, on bench press. So if I could even get anywhere close to that, I think it'd be successful. So Tuesday, I actually woke up super early for me, which is about 6 o'clock in the morning. Normally wake around 7:30-ish. So I was up at 6 o'clock in the morning and actually just went straight to a coffee shop. I grabbed myself a little like breakfast bagel and some coffee, and obviously started working on MyoBrain stuff. And it's been a while since I've been up that early and not like just went and traveled somewhere. Been up that early to actually try to be productive before, say, 7 a.m. And I found it pretty easy to focus. I mean, normally I don't have a horrible time focusing, but it was very easy for me kind of to sit down, put my headphones in. It was very quiet in the cafe. It wasn't a lot of distractions going on. So maybe something I can get in the habit of doing. You know, obviously waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning isn't always super fun to do, but again, once I started to get rolling, it felt really good and felt fine. Just the most productive, maybe the most efficient. And I think kind of throughout my academic career, now kind of my business career, whatever you want to call it, I've kind of felt like my middays tend to be very unproductive. So between like noon and like 5, it's really hard to like work on MyoBrain stuff, or if I was going to study back in school. For whatever reason, that kind of afternoon has never felt like normal to me. I was kind of like an early morning person, maybe between like 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock in the morning, or pretty damn late at night. So say between like 7 p.m. and 12 p.m. Don't really know why that is. I kind of just always felt that way, you know, even when I was like 19, 20 years old in undergrad. But like those early mornings and late nights were my most productive hours. So just some thoughts for you guys. You don't have to do with a barbell, you know?